So it's here, guys. It's actually here. Liverpool are 1 point away from winning the title. Now, touch wood, we don't make it hard for ourselves. We know I've supported Liverpool my whole life, and we always tend to do things the hard way. And Spurs have been on this run where they can't win a game or whatever. And lo and behold, we'll do something. But no, I won't go any further. I won't go any further. I have faith that we will do it this weekend. We just need that 1 point, make it that magic number 20 to rub it in the Manx faces. Guys, this is going to be my match preview. I haven't even told you what this video is about. This is my match preview video, and yeah, it's just going to be such a different feeling from when we won it last time. I think, COVID and all that. I remember being sat at home watching it and everything. Not being able to do a parade or have fans in the stadium or anything like that. Like, I don't know, like, if they'll get presented the trophy this weekend. I'm not too sure if that's on the cards or not, but still, who gives a fuck? Like, we're gonna be, we'll be champions or whatever, so it doesn't really matter when they do it. And then there's obviously going to be the parade that will get sorted out and everything like that. Fingers crossed it's Bank Holiday Monday, 26th of May. But yeah, anyway, guys, I don't mean to waffle on too much, but it's just, it's the reality sinking in. Like, who would have thought that when Jurgen Klopp decided to leave, that, and the season before that we finished fifth, and then last season, obviously, we finished third. Who would have thought that in his first season, Arne Slot would come in and win the title? I mean, it will. I will say this as well to preface everything that we're talking about. This is still Jurgen Klopp's squad, so it will be really interesting to see what he does with it in the summer window. What changes he makes, what players leave. Will there be any surprises? Do you know what I mean? But it's just been really good to watch. Breath of fresh air and first time winning the title. You can't really, turn your nose up at that, really, can you? So anyway, I'll dive into this now, guys. So he's had his press conference and he's basically said about the Arsenal Palace game. He said that they watched it all together, did Arne Slot. It was a game that had a surprise. Before the game, I was surprised that it ended in a draw. But during the game, I wasn't that surprised because Palace again showed what this league is all about. He was asked about the possibility of winning the league on Sunday. And he said it's a big responsibility because we are aware of the fact the last time this club won the league, it was COVID time. So everyone is looking forward to Sunday. But we know there's still a job to be done. That's at least 1 point. On the strength of the league, he said that everyone can have their own opinion. I can only tell you what I've experienced this season and can say it's never been as exciting for a top 4 or 5 finish. On whether Conor Bradley can play 90 minutes, he said that he's getting closer to 90 minutes. It's normal you play twice 70 minutes, then the chance is getting closer. But we are taking very good care of him as he had 2 injuries that were similar. It's going to be important for him to become an ever better player, to play many more games in a row. Unfortunately for him, there's also another fullback who is world class at this club, and that is probably the only reason he hasn't played more yet. That might be his next step, but as long as Trent is here, it might be a difficult step for him to make. Now, I want to break that down a little bit because we had Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein both basically confirm yesterday that Trent is going to Real Madrid, no matter what social media is saying. And in the comments there, you can kind of see the little hints, unless I'm just taking it that way, where he says that, he's not been able to play because there's another world-class player, and that's probably the only reason he hasn't played more yet, and that will be his next step. But as long as Trent is here, it's difficult for him to do that. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to just wait and see what happens, won't we? He also said that he's not aware of any clauses that would force Liverpool to pay Benfica for Darwin Núñez were he to start another Premier League game, which I guess is kind of interesting. We covered that on the channel through the week, I think. I don't know. He ain't going to come out and say yes or no, is it? Because it gives away like his strategy for who's going to play at the weekend. But I kind of believe that it's the case. But yeah. So what I wanted to do now with you is just show you my starting 11 for the game. I mean, what probably won't come to no surprise to you. I've not really changed much of it, in all fairness. I'm pretty much going to go with what started the game last time out. I mean, I'll show you it here, guys. Hold on a moment. In fact, no, I need to just do this one here. So here we go. So this is what I'm going for, guys, for my starting 11. I don't think we see Darwin Núñez because I do believe the clause that if he starts another game, they pay more money and they're going to sell him, so they won't want to do that. So I think you see Diaz, Gakpo, Szoboszlai, Salah, Maka, Gravenberch. I do think Bradley starts this game again. Kanate, Van Dijk, Robbo comes in for Shimikas, and Alisson ever present as well also, guys. And I do think that Liverpool go on to win this game by a fair amount. I do think Liverpool will put a show on, and I think it could be 3 or 4-0, guys. I mean, Spurs, they leak goals under Ange, and I would be surprised if he's still their manager come the next season. But anyway, guys, the most important thing is we just win this game or draw this game. Whatever, I can't give a fuck. As long as we've got that number 20 at the end of this game on Sunday, I don't care what result it is. But let me know down below what you think about all this, guys. And hopefully the next time we're talking to you, we will be league champions. Unless anything of note breaks, I'll be back with another video. But until then, I'll catch you in the next one.